Hey everybody, it's Casey July from the July Studio, and this is the third time I've started this video! Yes, so first off I want to say that now that it's summertime, you're going to see me a little bit more natural. I tried a face wash that has side effects to the sunlight, and I go outside every day. I like to camp and swim and hike, and so you're going to see me a little bit more natural, because I'm letting my skin rest before I move on with wearing makeup and stuff like that. And yeah, anyway, so today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about some stuff that's going to be happening with the July Studio, some projects that I'm going to be working on, and I also wanted to talk to you a little bit about some stuff that's happening to me in my business, and I just wanted to share with you about some stuff that I'm going through and get some insight from you. So first things first, I am going to start my series called So Drunk, hashtag SEW drunk, and I will be making a video later in the week to kind of give you some better outline of how that's going to work and what that's going to entail. The fun part of that is I am going to be drinking some adult beverages and talking to you a little bit about sewing. I am going to be interviewing some people, and they're going to be drinking some adult beverages and sewing. That's going to be the fun part. But today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about something that's happening to my business, and I know that it's happening to other people's businesses. With the huge rise of social media, with the affordability of technology and social media and things like cameras and websites and platforms, you also have a surge of people, self-starters, or people that want to work on projects that are getting in touch with you every day. I know they get in touch with me every single day. One of the things that's happening to me is I'm having a massive surge of people that are like, "You're unprofessional." What this is stemming from, in my experience, is they message me, and every once in a while I get a text, occasionally I get a phone call from somebody, and basically what it stems from is they come to me with unrealistic expectations, and then when I don't respond how they want me to respond, their response to me is that I'm unprofessional. So I'm going to share some things with you today. I do want to say that this is not my own idea. I didn't make this up. This is something that I gleaned off of a workshop. I do a lot of workshops through SCORE, and I also have mentors that I turn to that help me find good books to read and who to follow on Twitter and stuff like that who have good advice. So I just want to inject in there that I didn't make this up, that this actually, is something that I picked up from a professional. So first things first, people message me with projects and it has no budget, or it has an unrealistic budget. Now, what I want to say about this is the point is not that you have $1 million in the bank. The point is that it's like going out to eat. You know if you have $5 in your pocket, you know if you have $50 in the bank, or maybe you're going out to eat with a friend and they've invited you and they're going to pay. You know you can go to the restaurant and eat because you know that it's going to get paid for. When you come to someone like me who provides a service or a product, you don't have to know exactly what your budget is. But if you're going to do crowdsourcing, if you're going to do a GoFundMe, you already have that figured out. You need to present that information. You have to tell the person where the money's coming from. For them to have a clean idea of what kind of project you're working on. If you tell them, I don't know where the money's coming from, I have no idea where the money's coming from, then that means that you don't have a complete team put together, because if I'm the costume designer and I'm making the costumes, it's not my job in that setting to know where the money's coming from. If you're asking me for a quote, then I can work on getting the quote. But if you already have the information, a lot of what I'm presenting here today in order, that will be such an easy project. It'll be so easy for someone to give you a quote. Don't come to me with a project that has a sob story. Someone else messed the project up and you want me to fix it. You want me to fix it for free or little to no money. And that also goes with the project has no budget. If you wreck your car, you get a quote on how much it's going to cost to fix it. Sometimes a business project, a commission is the same way. If a commission's wrecked, then you can get a quote on how to fix it. But don't expect the sob story to get me to fix it for free. It's not how that works. Come to me with a project that has unrealistic timelines. I can't control the calendar. I can't fix the calendar. I can't change the calendar. I can only sew so fast. I can only work on projects so fast. So you need to already have some kind of a timeline in place so that you can present that to me. So I can give you either an accurate quote or that I can work accurately within your timeline. I have had other clients and they can tell you, sometimes we work up to the last second of that timeline. Sometimes that timeline gets thrown out of the window and there's a whole new timeline, but you have to have that information in order to have a smooth running project. Don't come to me with a project that requires me to chase your marketing, like likes, shares, exposure. I'm a costume designer and I make the costumes. If I'm working on a project, that's my job. That's what I'm the best at. That's what I do. It's really unfair to come after me and say, we're going to have you do this, this, and this, and you're going to do the marketing. Because that's not what I do. And that doesn't pay me. Your marketing doesn't pay me. You pay me with your budget, and that's why you have to have a budget in place. Has no final decision maker. This is kind of like the end of Cinderella when they're like, no pink, no blue, no pink, no blue. I have to know what color the dress needs to be. And if you have a project where you're asking 15 or 20 people, well, do you think pink or do you think blue or do you think pink or do you think blue? That's great. I'm not part of that decision making. I'm part of the final decision. So if you're working on a project and you come to me, I need to at least know that there is a final decision maker. And I need to know what that final decision is in the timeline within the budget because it all works together. It's pretty cool like that. The first thing they do is complain about someone else. Don't come to me with a project or a commission that someone else messed up. And the first thing you do is you tell me about them. I need to know about your project. I need to know about your needs. I don't need to know about this other commissioner or this eBay person and what they did to you. I just need to know what the project is, what needs to be fixed, what the timeline is, and what the budget is. And then I can give you a quote or I can tell you, yes, I can do this or no, I can't do this. Don't come to me with a project that requires me to work with my resources. I don't pay you, you pay me. It's pretty serious. Don't come to me and keep asking me for extras that aren't part of the project or part of the budget for my part of the project. Hey, can you drive those things up here to Kansas City for us? That's a 6-hour round trip for me. And if you're not paying for my gas and you're not paying me to drive the stuff up to you, you don't ask me. I'm the costume designer. That's what I do. If I'm working on a commission, if I'm helping you with a project, if you keep asking me to do things for you, then you have to include that in the contract or in the budget. And last but not least, we just need for you to do some stuff for us real quick. Quick start. This is like me running the race and coming in first place, and you saying you're going to cross the finish line and you're going to accept the award. The idea is for you to commission me or bring me into a project because the whole project is working towards the finish line. You don't bring somebody in just so that you don't have an Olympic team just so that the person who runs wins the race and then somebody else stands up there and accepts the award. If you run the race and you win, then you get credit for your work. And that's not what a quick start actually is. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, down below. I feel like this video was so disjointed today. I did it 3 times, and so I'll just talk to you soon. Take care of yourself. Bye.